In this session, we study one of the most important topic in C++, that is reference variable. Let us see the program. Integer x is equal to 10. In this statement, we have created a variable x which is of integer type, and I assign a value 10 to this variable. After that, observe this particular statement. Int, then ampersand operator. This ampersand operator is very important. Then m is equal to x, and after that semicolon. In this statement, we are creating alternative name for the variable x. What we are doing? We are creating another name for variable x, and that name is m. So we are creating reference to the variable x. Now after that, we are displaying the content of x as well as content of m. Let us execute the program up to this step and see the output and DOS prompt. Value of x is 10 and value of m, which is another name for the variable x, is 10. So this is just like as nickname. You have your first name, say Rakesh, and then a nickname, say Monty, something like that. So this is Rakesh and this is Monty. So you are creating another name for the existing variable name. Is it clear to you? Well, now I will show you one more interesting thing. If you increment the content of x, so I use x++ to increment the content of x. Let us see what is the effect of this statement on the value of m. Execute the program up to return 0 and see the output. You see, content of x is 11 and the content of m is also 11. In fact, the variable m is a reference. It is pointing to the same memory location of x. I mean, suppose memory address of x is 111, then m is also pointing to 111. It is referencing the same memory location where we have stored the variable x. Is it clear? One more thing. Reference variable must be initialized. While declaring reference variable, you must initialize that reference variable. Is it clear? Remember one more thing. The reference variable is an implicit pointer. Explicitly, we are creating another name for the same variable, but internally it is pointer. Naturally, you may ask me, what is the need of this concept? What is the use of this reference variable? Let us see in detail. The first use is we can pass parameters to the function. We know pass by value, pass by address in case of C language. Similarly, in C++, we can use pass by reference. We know that pass by address method is very complicated. We'll have to use ampersand operator to pass the variable, that is address of the variable, and while receiving this parameter, we'll have to use pointer notation and then dereferencing operator star, etc., etc. But if you use references, then there is no need of any such ampersand operator or star operator. So job become very simple if you use reference variable. Is it clear? The second use is you can return a reference variable from a function. And third use is independent reference variable we can create like this. Here we have created independent reference variable. So this is the third use. Is it clear to you?